Okay, this is Armando with Express Sewer and Drain. We're at 1724 Chapman Place in Davis, California. We're doing a video inspection. We are 0 feet 0 inches above the 4-inch riser. We have ABS material. We have a threaded cap that's currently broken. We're going to leave it as is and enter in through the riser. And we're going to be heading downstream to the backside of the city connection. As you can see, we got standing water at the bottom of the two-way T, and that is probably due to bad grade and or a bad connection where the two-way connects to the sewer line. This is the fun part. Alright, so we're just entering in the line. We do have an offset between the T of the riser and the actual line going downstream. So the material, as you can see right here, is already welting at the bottom. This is 4-inch Orangeburg material. You can see it's basically going oval. Eventually this line will collapse. A lot of blistering here at the bottom here. Orangeburg is made of tar paper, and basically what it does is it starts to break down from the bottom and eventually will just split open, allowing roots and everything else to come into the line. So you can see from the bottom of the base of the pipe to the top is totally round, the bottom is basically flat. So this should be a 4-inch line. It looks like right here we're coming up to a pretty good spot where there looks like a root intrusion is actually coming in at about 11 feet 6 inches. We do have a root intrusion coming in from the top. By the way, there's no way to do repairs on Orangeburg. You cannot put a coupling on this material due to the pressure, and it won't stay attached. So it's basically it's a replacement all through and through. So here we go, another one at about 19 feet 9 inches. You can see roots coming from the top end to the right and the left of the pipe. It's probably another connection where the two pipes meet together to join. It's like another small root intrusion right there on the upper right hand corner at 23 feet 5 inches. And some pretty good blistering at the bottom here. This is actually very common for Orangeburg material. You can see another hump in the line here. It's very common for Orangeburg material to rise from the bottom to the top once again. So you can see that the pipe is oval, is no longer in a round diameter. Here's another root intrusion at about 34 feet 7 inches. The roots just growing in the joint, basically it's coming through the pipe. And it looks like we got a 90 bend right here, and it's probably going to drop down to the back side of the city section. So this is the city section here at about 38 feet 7 inches. You can see the orange terracotta pipe. That material is VCP. From there forward, the homeowner is no longer responsible. This is the main line, the 4-inch line dropping into the main line for the sewer for the city of Davis. Homeowner is not responsible for this. So we're going to go ahead and pull back. Okay, so we're back in the riser again. We're gonna go upstream toward the house and see what that material looks like. So we have a small piece of Orangeburg, which I can see, which is, hold it up right there. All right, so it looks like 4-inch cast iron going in toward the house. Heavy buildup at the base of it. Really heavy. So much to the fact that we're actually pushing sludge and it's going to start to cover our eye. I'd probably recommend a hydrojet going in toward the property just to get some of this stuff cleaned up. The flaking you can see at the surface is due to rust. Over time, calcium, everything else starts to break down the cast iron, allowing it to basically rust through. I don't see any major fractures or offsets, but this is a 4-inch pipe, and right now it's probably at about 2.5, 3 inches in diameter. It does definitely need to be cleaned. So here we are, there's the 90, which this would allow us to basically go right up toward the roof vent. And as you can see straight up above us, you can see daylight, that little light at the very top. So this is your roof vent coming from the top of the house, catching your trunk line, allowing you to rod through if you ever needed to rod through the roof vent. So cast iron does need to be hydrojetted, which we consider would be considered maintenance. And other than that, that's the video inspection, and we'll go ahead and write it up.
Do you have time for another one of these?
I have, what time?
Like, anytime. It's my own house. It's like, oh my god, that was so helpful.
Yeah, you know what? Do you have time to do it right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do it right now. That's fine. I have a West Sac for Angie's List, and then I have something in downtown by noon. So if I don't have to go and come back, that really gonna.
I mean, our cleanout's right up front.
Okay. Yeah.